Hi. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking with a coworker about what he did previously, making conversation, getting to know those who labor around me. So I was thinking in the back of my head, he was going to say something like a hyperbaric welder, because he's got that vibe, right? So I was a bit surprised when he said he was a glass blower. And because we're in the Northwest, I'm assuming it's Chihuly. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So what do you do for creativity now? I mean, that's a big move. It's a big jump. They said it had nothing to do with creativity in the first place. It was supposed to be the same thing repetitively. I was like, whoa, mind blowing. Okay, I got you. Because that takes a lot of discipline in and of itself. But when God makes us, when we're but spirits in his womb before we're birthed into the earth, it is unique. If we look at twins, they may look alike, they may have some similar behaviors, but they are unique. It does come through. And that creative process, that uniqueness, uh, it guided me at least to Jeremiah 18. And I had a wonderful time last night with some family and friends. And I don't have the bandwidth to try and quote it. So let's read this, shall we? In 18:4, 1 through 4, it says, "This is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord. Go down to the potter's house, and there I will give you my message. So I went down to the potter's house, and I saw him working at the wheel. But the pot he was shaping from the clay was marred in his hands. So the potter formed it into another pot, shaping it as it seemed best to him." What doesn't change, what is consistent with God in forming us into vessels of honor and vessels of use to him, is adversity. Nobody likes that. And if there's enough adversity, it will break us. We are broken. And then we're thinking, I love you, God, but I don't feel loved right now. This hurts. Nothing about this feels good. I thought we had a common goal and what was going to happen with my life, but this is going to delay, if not destroy, any possibility of that happening. But we've got to recognize that God works and lives, exists in the eternal now. He sees our past, He sees our future. He sees where we are right now and simultaneously is viewing 1776 because it's all right in front of him. It's outside of time. It is eternity. So he knows every little stumbling block and every little trick that the devil is going to place in our way and try to work against us before we're birthed into the earth. So he is not surprised. He has a plan. So, in spite of the fact that it doesn't feel good, our testimony, our walk before others in the midst of being broken can become one of the most powerful testimonies ever. It can change a life or the lives of many. If we think about Joseph, Joseph knew that he was going to rule, but if he'd known that he was going to be sold into slavery, that he was going to be falsely accused of rape, that he was going to be thrown into prison before and then forgotten about before any of the ruling took place, he might not have wanted the job as badly. But what does God want? God wants someone that has concern and compassion, is willing to serve those around them, not to get to a position and brag and look at, hey, look what I've accomplished. Let me flex this. No, God wants a servant that he can work through, that will commune with him to get his heart over every situation. Brokenness does not feel good, but it is necessary for optimum use and purpose in the lives of God's children. So you're not being punished. You haven't been forgotten about. You're in a position to walk through the greatest blessings of your entire life because you are going to become a blessing to others. Don't give up in it. Don't give up on God. He yet loves you. He allowed some things to happen to you, but you are eternally loved. Grace and peace.